This episode of the Casual Review is brought to you in part by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to all the marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace delivers it in an all-around package so you can build an easy, streamlined, and beautiful online presence. Nike lays a major dud with a Japanese collab that should have been great. And sadly, it was not. I'm your boy Reggie Casual, and this is the Casual Review. Let's get it. Like all things Nike, we have an expectation of greatness, an expectation of dopeness, and an expectation that they simply won't F things up. And usually we can count on that. It's a simple yet satisfying constant. Yet still, sometimes things don't always go according to plan. Last week, Nike dropped the 2000s London-style laden Cav Empt collab and was by far the closest thing to a dud that Nike has done in months, which is sad because it should have been great. This was one of those cases where when you heard about it, you were like excited, but you were also cautiously optimistic. Since Toby Feltwell and Skate Thing dropped CE just a few years ago, it has garnered a cult status that attracted many streetwear purists to it. Lending itself to small collections and minimal exposure, Cav Empt was the epitome of early street culture, keeping it real, keeping it simple, and keeping it gully, aka in the gutter or underground, whatever you guys are saying now. I don't know. So the Nike collab was a bit of a double-edged sword. On one end, we get to see what CE can do under the Nike banner, hoping it can bring some of that Philip K. Dick inspo to the swoosh. On the other hand, it's almost the epitome of everything CE isn't, which in a word, is mainstream. Now CE going mainstream is not something that people have to worry about anytime soon. The Nike overlords haven't taken over CE. But before we get into the pieces and how this all happened, let's get in a quick word from our sponsor, Squarespace. Guess what? You're probably gonna need a website, whether it's a portfolio, a blog, an online shop. If you have a get myself out there bone in your body, you're gonna need a site. Now, lucky for you, the Casual has you covered. We partnered up with Squarespace to get you started on all your website needs. We're talking domains, analytics, marketing tools, all of it. I mean, they got award-winning customer service too. If that's what you're looking for, you wanna talk to somebody, they got that. But seriously, you know we're about business here at the Casual, and Squarespace gets you up and running without the huge learning curve and the time-consuming ridiculousness that you already know about, because tons of templates are ready from jump, so you can get started in no time. And off the strength of that alone, I give it a strong cosign. So head to squarespace.com to get a free trial, and to make the pot sweeter, think that's what you're supposed to say. When you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/thecasual to save 10%, because that's what we do. So don't hesitate, get your idea off the ground with Squarespace. And as always, keep it casual. All right, so with this Nike CE collab, we are left with some pieces that took on a look that totally fell flat. Now, while CE has done a great job of giving us pieces that are inspirational of a time before easy access trends, this current collab was so on the nose that it basically has to be put together to understand the concept. You gotta wear it all together. You gotta feel it out. The tracksuit is so 2000s London inspired, as told by Toby Feltwell, not me, I didn't say it. It just misses out on what it could have been to a larger audience who may have wanted one of those ridiculous anoraks or jackets CE seems to put out every season. Sadly, we are left with not that. Not to mention the digital inspired Air Max 95s are almost unwearable in either colorway and simply look like print on graphics. And I know that it's only for some people, and maybe that was a bit too harsh of a criticism. And everyone's a critic. But this collab was clearly only for a few, as these pieces are still relatively easy to get. And I get that, but it's Nike. This is not something that should have fell flat. It should have been something that everybody was looking forward to, and it just didn't work out. That said, kudos to Nike for extending the olive branch all the way to CE. That was cool in and of itself. But this collab simply could have been a capsule release without Nike's assistance, and no one would be the wiser except CE fans. It could have just been a CE drop. So that's my only complaint. Anyway, tell us what you think about the CE collab in the comments and what you're most excited about going forward from anything. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Winner of this week's giveaway is Raymond Sunwall. Congratulations, dude. So hit us up by sending us an email so you can get your free limited item from The Casual that is not in the shop. For everybody else, you can go to thecasual.co right now and pick up some great merchandise to support the channel. Follow your boy on Instagram at ReggieCasual and The Casual Official at thecasual.co. そしてまだやっていないなら subscribe を忘れないように. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, but most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. よろしくお願いします. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so like it's like free time. All right, so I know a lot of people out there want me to go outside and take the show on the road. We're gonna be doing that. We got some stuff for you. Like, that's gonna be a whole new segment. So everybody that wants me to go outside and do stuff out in Tokyo, 2019, that's what it's all about, seeing the streets. We're gonna be outside, okay? I'm gonna finally do it. I'm tired, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get the video guy. I'm gonna get the content guy. And we're all just gonna figure something out. Anyway, yeah. So stop yelling at me. It's sad. See you guys.